All right, so let's start out here, and I just want to say real fast that my readings here are based on the fact that they're about the law of attraction. So if you already know about the law of attraction and you're utilizing that in your life, awesome. If not, go ahead and check out my introduction and step-by-step videos on the law of attraction, because that's going to make these readings much more meaningful to you. And as I explain, okay, so the first card here, we have the Tower, and this is really representing what you are desiring right now. And wow, this is intense. This is intense, Gemini. You are okay. So this could be a couple of things here, but you're basically desiring change, which actually I guess is not that surprising. Gemini likes to change. They like variety in their life. You want change. There's something that you're just tired of. It's getting old, basically. And you are ready for the collapse of something that is no longer working in your life. And you're ready for the new. This is totally about, things that have not been solid in your life, things that have maybe had a shaky foundation that you've invested a lot of time and energy, and it's just not working. It's not working. And so what you're desiring is just for absolute transformation, just change, just out with the old, in with the new. I'm really getting that sense there. And you don't shy away from change. You don't shy away. In fact, you welcome it. And it might have been a long time coming. This might be a little overdue. And you're probably feeling a little mentally restless that you need this. So what you're desiring at this time in your life in some way, shape, or form. And this could even be your own internal struggle, your own internal battle. Maybe there's something that's driving you nuts that is just, over and over and over and over again, and you're just over it. Okay, so you're ready for this upheaval. And the Tower is all about just things that aren't solid, that don't have good foundations in your life, that were maybe built on illusion or built on shaky foundations. That something that's not meant to be permanent in your life is over. So whatever that is for you, you're ready for it, okay? So what you're truly desiring is drastic and radical change, and for things that aren't really going to work or be a permanent part of your life to be gone, to be cut out, to be destroyed. I know, kind of dramatic. Okay, so the second card here is the Page of Wands. Okay, hopefully you can get a good view of this. And this is what you value. Okay, and this is actually really fitting. This is what you value, and this is actually your own identity. And this card is represented by the Foreigner. The Foreigner this guy is on the move. He is a traveler. He walks into unknown places, uncharted territories. Variety is the spice of life for this guy. Okay, he's also noticed. He has charisma. He has charm. People take notice of him. He doesn't mind being different. He basically likes variety, and he's also very communicative. He'll let you know what he's thinking. He's not shy. So the things that you value, I'm going to go ahead and set this down. The things that you value would be variety, foreign, travel, and this could also represent learning different cultures, different forms of knowledge, meeting different types of people that aren't like in your first knit circle. You might feel most comfortable with those people, but you enjoy the newness and the freshness of meeting different types of faces, even like kind of the quirky or the weird. Nothing wrong with that. I don't even know what that means, but so you value someone that's on the go, that has change and variety, that travels, that is communicative, that is swift on his feet, and that people take notice of and say, wow, that person's pretty cool. Okay. So as far as a false desire, something that you are maybe having doubt in, maybe you're even distracted in, is coming up here as the Knight of Cups. And this is the Triumph card. And the Triumph card is normally very, very positive. It's normally, it's almost a magical card. And maybe that's the problem, okay? What I'm getting is that your rational mind does not like woo-hoo thinking or too deep of emotions. Because this card, even though it's kind of a magical card and it represents like triumph, it comes because all of your emotions are in tune. All of your emotions are just powerfully harnessed to accomplish all of your goals and dreams. So maybe there's a part of you that kind of rejects that and isn't sure that you trust your emotions. Maybe you're not trusting your emotions or trusting that your emotions could aid you in this process. That is something that I've been learning, is that with the law of attraction, you can reason all you want. You can abstractly think rationally about what you want. But if your emotions are somewhere else, you're going to have conflicting energy in attracting what you want. And so this might be a little stumbling block for you in the month of April. You might not be in tune with your emotions. Maybe your emotions are not in line with your thinking. This is just letting you know, this is something to be aware of. You know, this is kind of a general reading, obviously, for Geminis. But know that the emotions have power. I know that, you know, sometimes, you know, the more cerebral signs, and I can kind of relate to this, we can reject our emotions because it's like, oh, that's too emotional, you know, don't be so emotional. But there's power in the emotions. And granted, they have to be channeled in the right way, but there is power in them, and you don't want to be afraid of them. You don't want to try to stuff them down or rationalize them or, you know, keep them from coming to the surface. So don't allow that to prevent you from reaching your true goals and dreams. If your emotions need to come up, let them come up. Okay, so something in regards to your emotions and manifesting your true intentions is what's going to be tripping you up or be a potential hazard for the month of April, something to be aware of. And, you know, with these readings, these are just energies that are present. It doesn't mean that it's set in stone. You have the power. You are the creator of your life. You have the power to make changes and to transform energies. But these are kind of what is showing is present at the time. Okay. All right. So as far as the path that you're meant to take right now, Gemini, here we have, okay, here we have the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Wands. This guy's cool. I'm sorry, but he is just a cool guy. He is known as the Bachelor. So you probably like that, Geminis. I mean, this guy just says it all. Have a cool, calm, and collected attitude in what you're doing. And not that this means to deny your emotional nature, because this guy actually is kind of fiery. He makes changes very quickly, and he lets you know when something needs to happen, okay? So, you know, actually what this is speaking to me more is that you need to engage your emotions. Yes, change is happening for you. Changes are imminent, they're happening, and you are going to have to make changes, but engage your emotions. Because this is a fire signs are definitely more emotional. They come up quickly, and this is telling me that you need to engage your emotions in the changes that you're making. Okay, so change can't just be rational only. Somewhere your heart needs to be engaged as well. And then you're going to make the most balanced decision. And this guy's really independent. He's independent. He's a free spirit. He's confident. So these are things in your nature that people value, Gemini. They value, they respect, they admire your independence, your quickness, your swiftness, your charm. I mean, this guy has charm as well. He can definitely, he's a mover and a shaker. The key though is with all these changes is engage your emotions, engage the fire energy in you, because you have it. It's there. It's in your heart. Engage that in your decision-making process, and you are going to be successful in what you do. Okay. So as far as the attitude, this is really interesting. Okay, the attitude right now, this is the 10 of Cups, okay? Okay, man, Geminis, your emotions are just really talking to us today. this month, for the month of April. The attitude that you are meant to take, I mean, this is the epitome of nostalgia and just feeling good. Nothing makes you feel more good. I mean, not everybody has had this experience, and this doesn't have to be a physical home, but this could be your hometown. This could be your friends, a group of friends. This could be your work. Something that gives you that feeling that you're home. It's nostalgia. It's that place that you grew up. It's that neighborhood block where you used to ride your bike down the street. It's that ice cream store that you used to go into as a kid. I mean, so these are just positive feelings. When I talk about your emotions, I know you don't like kind of the sloppy, ugly emotions or whatever. These are good feelings. You're supposed to get in tune with the feelings that make you feel good. And this might be relating to your hometown. It could be your old home. It could be the home where you were raised. You might currently live there. Like I said, if that's not aligning with you, it could be some place that makes you feel like home. Okay, because this lady is just happy. She's happy. She's contemplating those feelings. It's all the colors of the rainbow are showing, and it's her emotions. This is her emotional nature. So the right attitude for you, Gemini, is to cultivate those things that make you feel good. And some way or shape or form is going to relate to your home. Okay, whatever that means for you. So there's definitely change happening, and it's going to happen swiftly because the Bachelor here, he makes changes very quickly. He's not one to sit around and twiddle his thumbs and think about what he wants to do. This guy knows. He's here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, so you're going to be making changes quickly, which makes sense because you're super sharp and you're so quick. In fact, I'm probably not quick enough for you. Forgive me for that. You guys are so smart. But as you are making those changes, connect your emotional happiness, your well-being, those feelings, maybe even of childhood. I mean, those are some of my happiest times. I mean, sometimes it makes me almost emotional thinking about it, like teary-eyed, because I'm just so happy. So you're connecting to that, and that's going to help you make these powerful changes that you want to make. Because when you connect all these things and you stop denying whatever you're denying, you're opening up these opportunities for you. You're opening up these opportunities for you to go to those places, for you to meet those new people, for you to step out. You're in that energy where people are like, wow, who's that guy or girl? Taking notice of that person because he's aligned. They've aligned themselves. They're in tune. And that's the energy that we're shooting for here. Okay. So lastly, if you do that, okay, so let's just kind of recap here. For the month of April, Geminis want some major change, transformation. Something that's not working for them any longer, something that is proven to just not be solid in their life is gone. They want a swift, clean sweep. Nothing messy. Okay, so something transformative, powerful, so something new can be erected, can be built on a solid foundation of their choosing. Okay. This change is going to happen swiftly, confidently, boldly, and, with charisma and charm, of course. And we want our emotions to be connected. The pitfall here is that your emotions are neglected, pushed down, denied, or they're not coherent with what you truly want. Somehow your emotions are pulling you in a different direction. You're being distracted. So we want to align. We want to not deny your emotional nature, but align it. Because the things that you value is travel, meeting new people, new experiences, and variety, and confidence and swiftness. And in order to experience that, you need to align with the feelings that make you feel amazing, the feelings that take you home, the feelings that give you that nostalgia and just that warm, fuzzy feeling inside, okay? And if you do all those things, if you clear those energies and work and harmonize yourself, what you're going to get, what the universe is saying is coming for you. This is the Three of Pentacles, and this is the commander, okay? And it's an earth sign, and this is a wealthy individual. This is kind of the elite of society. So this could actually even represent you. This could take you in a direction to where you're the commander. You're the commander of the show. You're the one that knows your stuff. This guy is actually, he's mastered his skills as well. He knows what he's doing. He's so good that he's teaching other people. So Gemini, once you get your energies balanced, what's in store for you is really respect and admiration in your field, as a person. And this also represents finance as well. So financial abundance, you know, or financial, being well off, okay, being well to do, and even having the ability to help others. So, and you may not necessarily, you know, I'm not really seeing that money is your main driving force, but this is kind of a side product that will come with the recognition and you mastering yourself and your skills if you continue on this path, and really having influence in society, for, you know, someone that people look to as a teacher and someone that knows, you know, a master craftsman at their skills.